One of these students has asked me about not being able to increase the number of attempts. Well, that's a very common problem. The key reason for that is that sometimes students lack some basic concepts in some of these chapters. Let's say you might be really good in geometry, but you are not so good in algebra. So what I would suggest is that clear your basics from all chapters, all sections, such that you can at least attempt the easy questions. See, you'll be able to identify that. That's another task, to be able to identify the easy questions, so to say. But once you have done that, attempt at least the easy questions. Another problem that the student is facing is that if he tries to attempt more, his accuracy goes for a toss. Well, that's bound to happen. If you're going to take blind guesses, you are going to suffer. So what I would recommend is, do not make blind guesses. Do not unnecessarily push yourself towards making a larger number of attempts. Clear your basics, and then maybe you'll be able to answer a larger number of questions. Well, first of all, let me put out a big white disclaimer. No one knows what a good CAT date is or what a bad CAT date is. Everything is based on hearsay. Maybe the 10 students that I have interacted with have given me an opinion. 10 students you would interact with would give you a different opinion. But based upon that, from what I know a little about interacting with students, there are a couple of recommendations that I would like to make. One, do not choose the first day. See, at least give yourself some sort of a breather. Let some people attempt the exam. If there are some big surprises, which is highly unlikely, but if there are some big surprises, let's say maybe even your center has a problem, then you will at least not be the first one to suffer. There can be issues. I'm not saying that there will be, but better be safe. So do not pick the first or maybe the second day. You can start from the third day onwards. Another suggestion that I like to give is, do not pick a date on the weekends. Again, this is completely based on hearsay. There is no data or anything that I can give you, but it is believed, it is a common perception that most students who are working, they give the exam on the weekend because they have to go to office on the weekdays. And that might just put things a little bit out of perspective for you. So if possible, pick up a weekday. As far as strategy for DI is concerned, I would recommend that you allocate somewhere around 20 to 25% of your time towards preparation for DI and LR. So let's say if you are roughly studying somewhere around 400 hours from now till the CAT day, and that's a good enough estimate, then you can allocate 100 hours for preparation of DI and LR. I'm not just saying DI, I'm saying DI and LR. Please keep that in mind. And as far as how to prepare for DI is concerned, one very good idea would be to look at the previous year CAT papers. You can easily find CAT papers till 2008. Just do a Google search, you'll get them. Practice them, try them out. If you make mistakes, try and identify where you are making those mistakes. And once you are done with those, then I would suggest that you pick up some mock CATs or sim CATs or something like that and practice DI from those. See, there are no formulas in DI. There are no concepts in DI. You'll have to interpret the data which is given to you in form of maybe a pie chart or a bar graph or something completely new. But it can only be learned by practice. There are no formulas that you can mug up and apply like you can do in quant. So that is what your strategy should be. Now, to the second part of the question, as far as the attempting order is concerned, well, there is no recommendation there as such. If you believe that you will do better if you do quant first or if you do DI first, I would suggest that you try it out in mock tests. I am assuming that you will be writing, or any CAT aspirant should be writing around 10 to 15 mock CATs. Give the first two when you attempt quant first. Give the next two when you attempt DI first. See if it actually makes a difference. I believe for most students, it's not going to make that much of a difference, but you are not most students. You are an individual. It might make a difference to you, and you can find that out if and only if you give it a try. So that's what I would suggest. Try it out in a few mocks and then take a call. Well, for this particular question, I'm reminded of a recording that I saw of Kumar Vishwas, the poet and now the activist, whatever you want to call it. When he used to be a professor, a student actually came to him and asked him, he showed him a book. He said, इसमें most important जो है वो mark लगा दीजिए. I don't know if you've seen those recordings or not, but that is what it is. You cannot do it or mark important chapters in an exam like CAT. You don't know what you are going to get asked on. And especially since CAT has gone online, there could be huge amounts of variation in what you get and when I am writing the exam, what I get, or when what a third person actually gets in the paper. So it is not recommended that you have the most important topics or anything like that. Be that as it may, there are some topics which traditionally have had a higher focus. Those would be, in my opinion, 1, functions gets asked very, very frequently. 2, time, speed, and distance, that again gets asked very, very frequently. Third one would be probably portions on number system. Then fourth, in geometry, I would believe something like similar triangles and questions based on similar triangles. That's something that appears in nearly all the MBA entrance exams very, very frequently. Beyond that, I don't think I'll be able to list out the 5 most important topics or anything like that. And I'd like to add one thing to you. Please do not prepare in this method. Okay, what are the 5 most important topics, and I'll try them out and stuff like that. This will actually hamper your preparation. Just try to clear your basics in all the topics, and depending upon how good or how bad you are in a particular topic, dedicate your time to it.